Little things change. This newsreel of the 1950 elections shows a closely divided Congress, races that go to recounts, courts that get involved, and uncertainty.
Days after one of the most hotly contested off-year elections, the echoes are heard. In one of the most closely fought races for Congress, voting machines are impounded and rechecked by election commissioners. It is in a New York election district that a seesaw battle for Congress rages. It is between Kingsland Macy, Republican incumbent, and Ernest Greenwood, Democrat. At many points, less than 100 votes separate Representative Macy and his Democratic opponent in Suffolk County, Ernest Greenwood. The courts may have to decide the issue. Elsewhere on the national scene, in Michigan, the gubernatorial election remains in the balance until the final ballot is counted. Headlines change with every edition. But finally, Democrat G. Mennen Williams wins in a photo finish over his Republican opponent, Harry Kelly. The popular Michigan governor received heavy support from the state's great labor population. When the 82nd Congress convenes under the Capitol Dome, it will have a closely divided partisan membership. In the Senate, only 2 votes separate the parties, with 1 seat still in doubt, that of Democratic Senator-elect Benton of Connecticut. His election is now before the courts for a recount. Should he lose, the Senate would be deadlocked at 48 for each party. However, running far ahead of his ticket, former Governor Lehman of New York, a staunch Democrat, is returned to the Senate in a landslide. Despite Republican gains, the Democrats retain a substantial majority in the House. With a working majority of 36, tax and other important legislation will be warmly debated. Certain it is that the 82nd Congress faces some of the most momentous decisions in the nation's history. And in their hands lies America's future.